many of you have heard on the news, or maybe you know someone personally, who's been attacked by a dog. While canines are man's best friend most of the time, unfortunately, poor ownership may lead to a dog attack on another person. Pit bulls stand at the top of dog bite statistics, but is the dog breed the problem or the owner? I own a pit bull mix myself, and I have lived with a roommate who owned a full-blooded red-nosed female pit bull. In my experience, pit bulls are one of the most loyal, loving dog breeds if trained correctly. My pit bull mix Bella is the sweetest, most loyal, affectionate, and obedient dog that I've ever had. Plus, she likes to cuddle a lot. I also have a Siberian Husky, and I believe that he is more aggressive than my pit mix is. With that said, today I will tell you why the pit bull dog breeds are not as bad as their reputation, why they should not be banned, and what you can do to help. To begin with, pit bull is actually an all-encompassing term that has been attributed to three main breeds of dogs: American Pit Bull Terriers, American Staffordshire Terriers, and the Staffordshire Bull Terriers. According to ASPCA.org, a website ran by the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, dog breeds are characterized by certain desired physical and behavioral traits. Did you know that each dog breed there is was developed to perform a specific job, whether it was hunting rabbits, retrieving downed birds, herding livestock, or even sitting on people's laps? When developing a breed, breeders selected only those dogs that performed their job best to produce the next generation. Also stated on ASPCA.org, today's pit bull is a descendant of the original English bull baiting dog, a dog that was bred to bite and hold bulls, bears, and other large animals around the face and head. When baiting large animals was outlawed in the 1800s, people turned instead to fighting their dogs against each other. These larger, slower bull baiting dogs were crossed with smaller, quicker terriers to produce a more agile and athletic dog for fighting other dogs. So you see, it was and still is the stupidity of people wanting to fight their dogs for sport that is the cause of this problem. Just because pit bulls were bred a couple hundred years ago to bait large animals does not mean that they will attack or bite humans if they are trained properly. Any responsible dog owner should properly train any dog that they own for desirable behaviors to be repeated. 99% of issues that I've heard arise with pit bulls have to do with owners who don't take proper time for training and socialization that this breed needs. They say it can't be done, but my pit bull mix Bella has been trained to use the bathroom outside only, to sit, shake, roll over, not jump on new people, and basically to listen to anything I tell her to do. I'm able to let her run off leash with supervision because I trust her that much, and she listens to me that well. I cannot say the same about my Siberian Husky. He will probably never be let off the leash. And did you know that Petey from the Little Rascals movie was a pit bull, and Helen Keller, Theodore Roosevelt, and Fred Astaire all had the breed as family pets? Furthermore, any dog that feels threatened will lash out regardless of breed. My parents owned a golden retriever who once bit me while I was trying to separate him and their border collie from fighting with each other over food, and I still have the scar. Pit bulls can also be eager to please, which is usually a good thing, but it can be a problem though when the owners are not good people. They'll listen to anything that the owner says, even if it's to fight another dog to their own death, or to attack another person using a code word. So what's the solution to the pit bull problem? Many uneducated people have rallied for pit bull bans, and that is the furthest thing from a good solution. That is akin to sweeping the real problem underneath the rug, the owners. The answer lies in punishing bad owners and getting other dog owners more educated. According to PMARinc.org, to be a successful and responsible pit bull owner, you need to at all times have your pet under control. No dog, not just pit bulls, should be left unsupervised with other dogs or children, and should never be allowed to roam off-leash unsupervised. According to ASPCA.org, socialization is the key to having a happy dog and owner. When they are young, besides teaching them tricks and potty training, they need to be around other dogs and humans to play, socialize, and learn good behaviors. Lynn Epstein suggests that instead of focusing on the dog's conduct, focus should be instead on the dog owner's conduct. The potential for a dog to cause harm is often the greatest due to conditions created by the owner. For example, a dog owner who chooses to train his dog greatly increases the chances that the dog will bite. A dog trained and left alone is not properly supervised. Also, children are the victims in 42% of all dog bite cases. Thus, logical judicial analysis must rest on determining whether the dog owner acted reasonably in controlling and monitoring his or her dog. Owners should be punished if found to have been negligent or the cause of dog's aggression. We should not ban all pit bulls because of problems that can be prevented by owners. Other dogs considered dangerous and at the top of dog bite lists next to pit bulls, such as German Shepherds and Rottweilers, have been trained and employed by the police and do really well. Although dogs are classified as property in most places, they are considered by many to be deserving of certain human rights. As such, in determining liability, dogs are more akin to children than pieces of furniture. Therefore, it is appropriate to look at the duty imposed on parents for injuries caused by their children, as the parent-child relationship is comparable to the owner-dog relationship in today's society, according to Lynn Epstein. What might you do to help, you ask? You may spread the word to others about becoming educated on dog behavior and the importance of training and socializing future dogs. To conclude, pit bull breeds should not be banned or considered bad dogs. They can't help that they were bred to bait bulls in the past, and they can't help it if bad people become their owners and make them dogfight or treat them badly, causing the dog to be aggressive. Owners need to spend time properly training and socializing their dog, or do not get one in the first place. Dogs need a lot of attention and care, much like children. We can fight pit bull prejudice by educating people on dog behavior and the importance of training, by holding owners more responsible in dog bite incidents, and spreading the word that pit bulls are not bad dogs. A well-socialized and well-trained pit bull is one of the most delightful, intelligent, gentle dogs imaginable.